I do listen to the Alex Jones radio show, and one thing that was being talked about was the TSA getting brain scanners at airports. If you can passively get signals from the brain, like whatever, Wi-Fi or, whatever similar, that the brain waves have, brain waves can also be transmitted. And these people who are in the TSA, what are they doing? Are they too stupid to collect shopping carts at Walmart? What type of deviants, are lurking behind the shadows and also spying on us, listening to our phone calls. When you're on your cell phone, who's on the other side? You may not think that you're that interesting, but your cell phone camera can be turned on, your laptop camera can be turned on, anything that you're doing on the internet, and the NSA is recording absolutely everything that you do and say, and anything they can possibly record, they are, including brainwaves. And these people aren't benign. Prior to 9/11, again, I'll digress. In Stafford Springs, they had police listening to phone calls, trolling your internet use. There was microphones called gunshot detectors strung from poles. This is all before 9/11. They were unrolling all this type of stuff out before 9/11. They just wanted an excuse to use it. And police that were spying on me because I was self-employed were telling me that I couldn't vote to lower property taxes, that I didn't deserve my wife, that I was kicked out of Connecticut, that I wasn't allowed to own a home. They were going after gun owners. They had their vandals vandalize houses, and thieves. Thief got caught in my garage window, and cops refused to arrest the vandals and others because these criminals break laws for the police. The police and drug dealers have a business relationship. There's a business relationship with prostitutes and others, and they can take your home. They can basically take your life away. These jackasses can just absolutely ruin your life. Because, I'll go back to the state, Connecticut State Police and other police in Connecticut. Same people are being recruited in the DHS and TSA. I'm not registered to vote. I don't vote anymore because of the police. I don't own a home because of the police anymore. They wrecked my marriage. They told me after they wrecked my marriage, they told me I wasn't allowed to date, following me around. I mean, if a cop that's directing traffic, for extra duty is making 100 to 150 an hour, and 2, 3, and 4 of them were following around burning gas, how much did you pay to spy on me just to keep me from dating? It's just ridiculous. So these people also took away my contracting business, told me I couldn't have a job. I mean, really? And they kicked me out of the state. And they threatened me with them murdering me, being beaten up, and with prison. And basically I went to elected officials, and they all know, they don't care. And when I was released from prison, I was told that if I didn't leave Connecticut, I would spend the rest of my life in jail. And now all of you are getting a taste of what lies in store. With the TSA, DHS, the erasure of the borders, the illegals being, bust in, bust everywhere. These are the people that are going to be tools of the government. When there's door-to-door well, doors being kicked in, to take guns, take inventory. They'll just take whatever they want. The goons, the spoils of war. There'll be drones flying overhead, and, it's more and more military equipment you see going on the highways, and they're building up for war against us. It's obvious. And I knew somebody who was a retired narcotics detective, and he was part of Homeland Security, and he told me about how it was planned before 9/11, Homeland Security, and what they intend to do. Basically, it's to strip Americans of the U.S. Constitution. No property rights, no gun rights, no free speech rights. It basically just bend over and take it. And so many Americans just won't do anything. So, maybe some of you will deserve what you get, and that's nothing. And maybe a short life of misery. Or maybe some of you should fight back.